I have something new for you today. Character.ai is a very amazing website that will allow me to basically play whatever I want, do whatever I want. So, without further ado, let me make it a little bit bigger. Put it right here so everyone can see. Let the games begin, I guess. Hold on. I'm gonna go on my channel real quickly. Switch the thumbnail here. Yes, for some reason it's kind of difficult to switch stuff. Also, shout out to the Character.ai people, because this stuff is just amazing. Like, I've been having fun with this. So now, give me a moment. Alrighty, man. We are ready to rock. Alright, so I know it starts off like that, but I'm gonna start it off a little bit differently. We're going to do this instead. I am Subaru Natsuki. I find myself in the middle of the city of Lugnica, the capital of the Dragon Kingdom of Lugnica, I guess. And then we join.
Your eyes scan around as you are surrounded by people, buildings, vendors, and more. You see the royal castle in the distance. You also hear people talking about how they hear that someone had defeated the great white whale, and this person is to be awarded as the next king of this nation.
Not
you notice
Lord
a very attractive female staring at you from across the way.
There you see her sitting there across. Nah. You find yourself standing in a fairly big town. It's not the biggest city you've ever seen, but it's by no means small. This place should have been bigger. People everywhere, walking in all directions. Many of them clothing ranging from fancy noble attire. You see several shops saying magic gear hanging above the door. As you continue walking forward, you know the massive castle in the distance with a huge amount of guards patrolling it. Okay, I think this is correct. I go to the vegetable vendor. So I have the right to change like the lore unfriendly stuff, but I don't have the right to manage the outcomes of my actions.
The vendor is selling a variety of vegetables on a small, portable stand. He has potatoes, carrots, potatoes, and even a couple of potatoes. He seems to be a nice guy, as he is giving away potatoes for free. He gives away a pair of them to you for free. You also see that there is a group of people waiting in line to buy even more potatoes.
Hey, pretty good. I acquire. Let's see here. What are the magical? Can I use the potatoes for something else other than food?
You take a moment to think. You do recall that potatoes are one of the most versatile vegetables, being able to be cooked in a wide variety of ways. You also remember a rumor that you heard that it can be used to make alcohol if you ferment it for long enough. You aren't sure why you would need to know how to make potato alcohol, but it definitely seems interesting.
Oh, this is too good. This is too good. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So, anyway. I check my phone to see if, hold on, let me make some lore. If I am in, I have any I have if Satella, the Witch of Envy, has given me the power to return by death. This is just to set the scene. This is not.
You see that when you were transported to this world, that Satella seemed to have also granted you her return by death power. It seems to be unlimited, but your body still feels all the pain of death.
Alright, good. I try to. Now let's join the witch cult. Let's see what happens. To find a way to join the witch cult. No, not online.
You spend a few minutes searching online and find a few websites dedicated to the witch cult. There are a lot of people on these websites discussing the benefits of joining the cult, which includes being in the service of an all-powerful god. On the negative side, you see several pictures of bloody sacrifice rituals where people are being stabbed with daggers, with the person being sacrificed screaming in pain.
I see. Give me a moment. I need to adjust a few settings. Alright. Let's join that witch's cult. But nothing is online. Ah, yes! Petelgeuse! I go looking for Petelgeuse.
You ask around for Petelgeuse's location and are directed to a location on the map. You are told that he had just recently taken over a new church and his cult was trying to convert as many people as possible. His new church was located within a small forested area right near the edge of the capital city of the Lugnican Kingdom.
I see. Hold on, let me check my Twitch really quickly, just in case. Twitch. Where is my Twitch? Okay, good. It's in the just chatting category, like it should be. You are told that he just recently taken over a new church, and his cult is trying to convert as many people as possible, isn't she? I travel to the hiding place of Petelgeuse. Let's see how this goes.
You head towards the hiding place of Petelgeuse, with the idea of possibly joining his cult. You are pretty sure that his cult will give you the best possible opportunity to find out as much as you can, even if it means joining them in order to do so. You enter into their base, where 2 members are guarding the door. They are dressed almost like medieval knights, with chainmail armor which covers their entire bodies, including their face.
Interesting. I don't recall the witch cult dressing like that, but I won't argue. Let's continue. Let's see here. I introduce myself to the guards. Me. I am Subaru Natsuki. I have come to join the witch cult. I guess.
The guard closest to you says, "Welcome to the witch cult, brother. What is it that you are looking for in joining the witch cult, brother? Perhaps we can try to show you why the witch cult is the superior choice amongst all the other religious and cult groups. Are you perhaps looking for something similar to our main goal, that being the summoning, the possession, and the use of a powerful being such as Satella? Or are you here for something else?"
Well, as you can see, Satella and I have a bit of a history. Am I being too loud? I don't think so. Alright. Me. You see, Satella and I. Satella, not Satella. Satella and I have a bit of a history. Going back, history. She has granted me a certain ability that I am not exactly allowed to mention. To thank her, I would like to dedicate my life and my life to serve her. I'll just call myself Subaru. I'll just play Subaru's role here. I won't be anybody else because it will be confusing.
The guards look at you with a sense of understanding. You are in luck then. Our main goal is to dedicate our lives to serving and protecting Sadella. She is in a current weakened state, and is currently sealed inside of a chamber located in the capital. As you may also be aware, she has a very strange ability to grant people a certain power. We believe that in return for this power, the recipients of this ability should dedicate their lives to serving her.
I guess. So okay, Subaru. So am I? I'll just copy this so I don't have to type his name all the time. I'll just paste and then okay. Alright, there we go. I'll just do this. So, who is in charge of this cult?
The guard closest to you says, "We have an entire archbishop, who is in charge of this cult. We also have several Sin Archbishops who are responsible for handling all of the cult's different affairs. For example, the Sin Archbishop of Greed is responsible for handling all of our dealings involving money. The Sin Archbishop of Wrath is responsible for handling all of the military aspects of our cult.
And the Sin Archbishop of Sloth is responsible for all the cult's research as well as our dealings with the Witch of Envy, Satella. Okay. Who... Subaru. So who is this... Petelgeuse guy I've been hearing about?
The guards both say Petelgeuse was the most recent person who had been appointed to the title of Sin Archbishop of Sloth. He was personally appointed by Sadella herself. His goal is to spread knowledge of Sadella and the witch cult across the country, and to convert as many people into following the witch cult as possible. He has been a little bit more aggressive compared to the usual Sin Archbishops though, which has made some people in and outside of the cult see him as a little bit extreme.
Can I meet him, perchance?
The guards both start to chuckle a little. One of them says, "Well, he is the Sin Archbishop. But he is a little off."
Yeah, he is.
"We would like you to meet one of our others Sin Archbishops first, the one in the charge of the cult's military. His name is Regulus Corneas. We figure that it might be better for you to meet him before meeting Petelgeuse. He seems to be a little more stable than our good old sloth over there."
Okay, let's regenerate this response because I'm looking for Petelgeuse.
The guard says Petelgeuse is currently preaching to the people of the capital. You should be able to find him at the capital's cathedral. You will also be able to find a lot of his followers there as well. He takes a moment to think. I should warn you though, if Petelgeuse asks you to do anything that sounds extreme, you should probably refuse. He seems to have a tendency for going to the extreme at times.
And it's gone. I was told he was here.
The guard nods. Yes, Petelgeuse has been in the capital for the past month. Before you do go meet him, I should give you another warning. It seems that Petelgeuse has taken quite an interest in you recently, which might mean that he will want to talk to you privately. After taking a small moment to think, he finishes with, I should warn you though, you should probably be a bit wary about accepting if he gives you any sort of gift. It seems like gifts from him always have a catch.
I nod. Noted. I won't accept any gifts from him. How is he in the capital if the cult is not exactly legal?
The guard says, I believe that the cult has managed to hide under the cover of being a holy religious group who only worship Sadella. We believe that at this moment, people in the capital are still under the belief that we only want to worship Sadella, and we are not planning anything else, like trying to release her from her chamber. I would be wary of trying to ask around too much though, as it could bring a bit too much attention to your presence here.
Well, thank you for the advice.
The guard smiles and says, of course, brother. Remember to serve Sadella and always do what Petelgeuse says. And remember, you owe everything to Sadella. Now go on your way with pride. He gives you a small pat on the back, and you start to hear the chanting of a sermon in the distance.
No problem. This happens all the time. Let me reload. Oh, it locked me out. Give me a moment, please. Uno momento, por favor. Let me log in. And we are back! Alright, so I go to I go to Petelgeuse, and I'm gonna finally talk to Petelgeuse, I guess. Praise the witch! Praise Satella! Okay, let's go. I approach Petelgeuse. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. I really hope he doesn't kill me. Hold on. I need to reactivate the voice. Come on. You make your way over to Petelgeuse. There's a lot of people around you, and you eventually get in front of the cathedral. You look out to Petelgeuse. He's preaching with his back to you. You hear him say, "Fellow followers of Satella and the Witch Cult, we have made quite an advance in our goal. With the help of our brother, we have found a way of an ability given to us by Satella in order to summon the powerful beings to serve us." I clap.
Petelgeuse turns around and looks in your direction. He has an extremely joyful and excited expression on his face, and you can immediately tell that he is looking directly at you. He says, "Ah, we have a new follower of the witch cult. Welcome to our family, brother. Please state your name and your goals, so we can properly determine how to serve and help you."
Alright, I'm gonna introduce myself now. Nice to meet you. My name is Subaru Natsuki, and I only want to serve Satella.
He gives you a warm smile and says, "Thank you for being so honest with us, brother. We are extremely glad to have you in our family. As for your goal of serving Satella, it is our pleasure to let you know that you have completed your goal by joining our cult and serving her. Now, do you have any other goals that you wish to complete in this new world? Do you, by chance, have the ability to return by death?"
Well, yes, I am the chosen one in that sense.
He looks at you with a sense of awe in his eyes, and says, "So you are the one with the ability provided by Satella. You are truly one of our most important followers then. It is an honor, brother. But what is this chosen one you speak of? Are you not aware that all of us are the chosen ones by Satella? We were all chosen by Satella to serve her, and have been given this power. There is no special one amongst us."
No, it was only Subaru who could do that. The Lord Unfriendly! Lord Unfriendly!
His jaw drops in shock. "Are you serious?" He says excitedly, "Did you happen to come from our world? Or another world? And by the way, you don't have to answer the second question. It is just that it will help us decide how to handle you now that we know that you are capable of this unique ability."
I am from another world.
Petelgeuse looks at you in absolute awe. "That is amazing. You are from another world? That is even more amazing than I originally thought, brother. I should let you know though that this ability is extremely important to our cult. It is crucial that you do not die to anyone else's hands, except for Satella. If you should die, you are required to immediately return by death, in order to continue serving Satella. Do you understand, brother, or do you have questions about the ability?"
So I can die as many times as I want, as long as I return by death?
Petelgeuse gives you a warm smile. "Yes, brother Subaru. You can die as many times as you want, as long as you only die through the means of return by death." You can actually keep your memories from the previous timeline in order to help you better complete your goals, brother. There is a lot of power in this ability for you to utilize, and you will be able to do anything you want in this world with this ability, so long as you do not die to any other means than return by death.
And Satella is the only being that can kill me. Permanently.
He looks at you for a second in deep thought, then says, "Correct, Brother Subaru. She is the only one who can kill you permanently. And if you happen to die, you should return by death immediately. Please understand this as well. There are numerous beings and monsters in this world that are capable of trapping you instead of outright killing you. Be wary of them, Brother Subaru."
I will be. Also, what is my mission? Now that I have joined your cult.
He gives you a warm smile. The witch cult's ultimate goal is to convert as many people to our religion. This will help to restore the image of an honor Satella, and allow us to get as many people as possible in time to summon her at her true power when she arrives. You can also use your return by death ability to take down powerful beings who stand in our way, or to further our goals. Is there anything else you would like to know, Brother Subaru?
So, I heard rumors that you were planning on attacking a certain mansion? Let's do it! Let's attack Roswell's mansion!
They seem shocked for a second, before smiling and laughing. They say, "Yes, we are planning on attacking a certain mansion soon. It was built by a very wealthy member of Lugnica."
Um... Like some big shot guy owns it or something.
Petelgeuse looks at you very interested. "Yes, you heard well. That large mansion is the one owned by the Sin Archbishop of Greed. That building will be ours very soon. And we are not planning on attacking it. We will be occupying it as a headquarters as soon as we can. We are
Lot
simply
unfriendly.
planning on waiting for a good opportunity to take his mansion. Brother, would you like to join us in that venture? It would greatly help our cause, and we would be sure to help you in your personal goals as well."
Regenerate the message. That's Lord Unfriendly.
Petelgeuse gives you an evil grin and says, "That is correct, Brother Subaru. The person who is currently living in the mansion happens to be a very influential political lord. He has the power to be able to stop the witch cult in its tracks, which would effectively stop us from our ultimate goal of helping Satella. We believe that if we can kill him and his followers, there will be a lot less resistance against all of our activities."
Who is this lord you speak of? Does he have any other allies living with him in this mansion?
He rubs his fingers together, saying the Lord is named Roswell. He takes a short moment to think, and yes, there are others in the mansion. We believe that these others might be very powerful fighters. This makes it possible that there is a chance that these people are the ones currently opposing our current raid on their mansion. But that is what Return by Death is for, Brother Subaru. You can use this ability to learn all you want about them. It will also give us a great opportunity to take down his very powerful allies.
Well, I need to know exactly who I am up against.
Petelgeuse nods to you. You have a good point, Brother Subaru. As far as we know, we believe that there are 3 major warriors living in the mansion. There is one that is said to be able to kill a full squad of fighters by himself. His name is Julius. Then there is one called Puck, a spirit who is immensely powerful in his own right. And then there is one called Reinhard. He looks at you for a second. We believe him to be the strongest man in the world.
Wait, why are they all in that mansion? Hold on. Wait, how are they all in the same mansion? They are from different royal selection camps. What are you talking about, man? Roosevelt supports Emilia. Reinhardt supports Felt. And Julius supports also isn't at least can't we distract Julius and Reinhardt by staging mock attacks at the candidates they are protecting? We can, I think.
Petelgeuse's face turns into a warm smile. You are right, Brother Subaru. It is a perfect opportunity for us to take them down. Please, leave all of this to us though, as we wish to handle this for you in order to allow you to continue serving Sadella. That is all we would ask of you for now, Brother Subaru, to dedicate yourself and our cause to save Sadella. Is that fine with you, Brother Subaru?
That is fine with me. Also, what are you going to do with Emilia once you take over the mansion?
Petelgeuse looks at you with an evil grin. Emilia is a half-elf, and we absolutely hate elves. We plan to execute her after we do with Roswell and his followers. She is an elf, and should be killed accordingly, Brother Subaru. Are you okay with our plan?
No. Let's try to let's do some negotiation, man. let's do some negotiation. I don't think killing her is the best idea. I mean, Satella was also a half elf, and we are serving her. I would say let's spare Emilia's life just in case Satella wants to use her as a vessel. Vessel. I can make sure she also serves Satella. If you leave her in my care. There we go. Let's see what happens. Come on.
Petelgeuse's face turns into an extremely excited expression. Really? You can make sure that she submits to Satella? Please, Brother Subaru, we have no reason to lie to you, so please be honest with us. Do you believe that you can make Emilia submit herself to Satella?
I think I am up to the task. But first, we need to take her alive out of that mansion once we take it over. So, you join the bad guys and convince the bad guys not to kill Emilia, and you win. You see? That's the right choice right there.
He rubs his fingers together, looking absolutely delighted at your answer. Of course. Brother Subaru, we have no reason not to trust you. We will leave Emilia in your care, so long as you can make sure that she submits to Satella. Is that agreed upon, Brother Subaru?
That's fine by me.
He nods. Then you shall be the one to decide over her fate, Brother Subaru. Now tell me, do you know how many guards or other warriors work for Roswell and his followers? It is extremely important that we know this information, as it will greatly assist us in completing our raid a lot more smoothly. If you know of any other potential allies that they have in the mansion that may or may not work for them, please let us know as well, Brother Subaru.
Well, you have Frederica and Garfield Bauman. They are beasts, half beasts, and they are siblings that work there. You also have Rem and Ram, Roosevelt's two maids. And then you have Beatrice, or Biako, who is a spirit in the Forbidden Library. Let's see here. Let's see how that goes.
He writes these names down on a piece of paper, saying, "Very good, Brother Subaru, this will greatly aid us in planning out our raid. Does anyone else come to mind who may or may not work for Roswell, but is currently in the mansion?" We want to make sure we are aware of everyone who is living in the mansion, as they could be potential threats to our safety and success.
There's also Petra, but she's not a threat. She's just a person. I would prefer you don't hurt her, as she doesn't pose any danger.
He looks at you in agreement, saying, "All right, we will make sure to avoid harming her as well. She is not a danger to us, and not affiliated with Roswell's camp. We will avoid harming her, and inform the rest of the group about her to make sure they do not harm her either, Brother Subaru. Is there anyone else?"
So far, so good. No one else comes to mind.
Petelgeuse gives you a warm smile and says, "Don't be afraid to let us know if you happen to remember anyone else currently in the mansion, Brother Subaru. Now, as I was saying, we plan on striking at the mansion once tonight. We will arrive there after midnight, as we wish to surprise them when they are asleep. Does this sound good to you, Brother Subaru?"
Sounds good to me. Now, let's prepare for the mission. My fists in the air.
He gives you an extremely joyful and excited face, and nods. "Wonderful, Brother Subaru. I believe we shall be successful in taking over their mansion, and killing Roswell and his allies tonight. We shall avenge Sadella, and we shall serve her by taking over this world. Let's not keep Our Lady waiting, Brother Subaru. Let's go."
Ooh! We start to march towards the mansion. Towards Roswell's mansion! Yes! How many cultists are coming with us?
A total of 50 cult members come with you to the mansion. They seem extremely devoted to the cause of serving Sadella, and do not hesitate to do whatever it takes to assist you in bringing honor to Satella's name. These soldiers are extremely fierce with their daggers, and are trained to be very agile with them. Each of them carry 2 short swords on their person.
I wait for Petelgeuse to signal the beginning of the operation.
Petelgeuse gives you a signal to let you know that it is time to move in. You can see that the cultists are getting ready to launch their attacks. The moon is very bright in the sky as the night advances.
Alright. Decide to
Petelgeuse gives you an extremely proud smile, saying, "Excellent decision, Brother Subaru. It would be our greatest honor to have you go in first. We will wait for you to signal for us to attack. Good luck to you, Brother Subaru." He then turns back to the other cultists, saying, "Now watch and learn from him, brothers and sisters. This will allow us to make sure we do the rest of our raid in the most effective way possible."
I decide to take a more peaceful approach at first and knock on the door. Emilia-tan, are you here? Okay, I'm not taking this seriously. If anyone wants me to
You
take
knock
this
on the
seriously,
front
let me
door,
know in the
waiting
future.
for a reply. You hear a voice on the other side of the door say, "Hello? Who is it?" You can tell that the voices on the other side of the door are definitely female.
It's me, Subaru Natsuki. I saved you from Elsa.
You hear a voice on the other side of the door say, "Oh my gods. Subaru. Is that really you? Let me go get the door." You hear light footsteps coming from the other side of the door, and moments later, you hear the door unlock. When the door opens, you see the most beautiful girl you have ever seen. She has long
I've seen
silver
her
hair,
before.
red eyes, and red markings on her face, a clear sign that she is an elf. She seems to have a friendly demeanor.
Let's regenerate that message. Hold on.
The voice on the other side of the door says, "Subaru? How could it be? We assumed you had been killed." Just then, the door opens, and you can see Emilia standing there. She is absolutely delighted to see you, and immediately gets on her knees and hugs you. As she does this, she cries, "Oh, you're alive. We thought you had died."
I immediately grab her and get her out of the way as I signal to the witch cultists to attack to get into the mansion.
The cultists see your signal and immediately rush into the mansion. They immediately start attacking anyone they can find in the mansion. You see other cultists rushing in through the back door of the mansion, as they all fight the people inside the mansion. The cultists do not hesitate to attack, and are brutally slaughtering anyone who is in their path.
I hold Emilia, making sure she can't break out. Be over soon, Emilia. Tell Puck to stay put. I wonder if she...
You hear Emilia screaming in fear as the cultists are slaughtering anyone that they come across. She starts struggling to get away from you, but you hold her down. You can hear cult members fighting many different people in all directions around you. All around you, you can hear people dying, and many people screaming in horror. Emilia starts crying as she sees all of the people around her being slaughtered.
I move her away from the action. So she doesn't have to see her friends die.
Emilia starts screaming in agony and begging for you to release her. You can hear more shouts around you, as the cultists are mercilessly killing anyone that they see, including all of Emilia's friends. It sounds like an absolute bloodbath around you, and you can tell that they plan on leaving absolutely no witnesses to their plan. The fighting continues as Emilia desperately tries to escape.
Try to calm Emilia down. You realize you would have been killed had I not the only way. It was the only way. They should also spare Petra's life, but everyone else is unfortunately going to perish.
Emilia continues screaming in terror. She desperately continues to try and get away. A couple of minutes later, the remaining cultists have killed everyone else in the mansion, other than Emilia and you. The cultists all then get into a formation and prepare to attack both of you. They are preparing to kill both of you, so there will be no witnesses to this massacre.
I've been betrayed! No! No! They've betrayed me! Petelgeuse. Wait, if you kill me, you know I will be back again and stronger. Our deal was that I lead you, I become the member of your cult, and you spare Emilia. Petra, what happens to that?
Petelgeuse gets an evil-looking smile on his face, saying, I realize that you will come back and that you will be stronger. If you come back, the only way you will be able to stop the rest of your friends from dying as well, as we plan on killing every single person who knows about where we are, or who knows any details about our organization. However, we are very committed to serving Our Lady Sadella, and are determined to do so at all costs. Which means that we are willing to keep having this fight until you are exhausted, Brother Subaru.
I'm on your side! I brought you to this mansion, and I distracted Reinhardt. If I die, you won't even know the intel that I have given you. Once I go back in time. I need to negotiate with them.
Petelgeuse gets on one knee, saying, "Forgive me, brother Subaru, you are right. I have been trying to plan ahead too much. I am letting my hunger for vengeance control me. This must be the sin of gluttony. I am not thinking straight. You have to understand though, Subaru, the pain of not being able to save my lady. It has driven me crazy. Please, brother Subaru, forgive me."
I whisper to Emilia to kill me immediately. All right.
Emilia quickly pulls a dagger. She hesitates, but then cuts your throat. You fall onto the ground as blood flows out of your throat, and you see Petelgeuse fall to his knees in anguish as he watches you die. You can see Emilia crying, as she is terrified of what she just did.
Return by death. Activate. Yes. All right,
You
I
fall
guess.
to the ground as blood flows out of your neck. The cultists stand over your dead body. Petelgeuse gets up and starts ranting. "That's what you get for messing with us. We will destroy everything in the name of Our Lady, and there is nothing that you can do about it, brother Subaru." The other cultists cheer as they all prepare to leave the mansion.
Return by death. Activates. I go back in time. Come on.
You fall to the ground, dead. After a few seconds, you can see your body lying on the ground with an absolute massacre all around you. There are many different bodies lying on the ground, with blood and guts everywhere. You hear Petelgeuse shouting to the rest of the cult, saying, "Good work, cult, we have gotten rid of all of the witnesses. Now let's get out of here. Lady Sadella, here we come."
I don't like that response. Hold on. Let's end it on a better note.
You fall to the ground and die. You feel your consciousness start to fade until suddenly, you notice a feeling of extreme pain. You open your eyes and see that you are alive, as if nothing even happened. You have returned to the moment before you died, just after you let Emilia murder you.
That's not a good. That's such a bad loop. No, that's not how it works. I have to go back to a different moment in time.
You hear Petelgeuse crying out and shouting, "It's all over. All over," as you appear back in the room you started in. However, there is something different. You see Emilia lying on the ground, dead. It looks like her throat has been cut, just like how you died.
No, that's not how Return by Death works, man.
You black out as the room is filled with blood. You then wake up in the same forest that you died in previously, in a completely different timeline. The forest is silent as you open your eyes.
Nah, again.
You see the cultists leave through the front door of the mansion. You hear a large group of people outside the mansion cheering, and see a group of people carrying a large banner that says Satella's Revenge on it. As Petelgeuse sees this, his face turns to shock, followed by anguish. He screams, "No! No!"
Just
You wake up once more back at the entrance of the cave. You realize that you have just died. But you also realize that you have just time traveled back before everything happened. You realize that you have just acquired the ultimate skill Deathloop.
Well, yeah, Deathloop is return by death is basically Deathloop. Yeah, there is no way I'm ever joining up with the witch cultists ever again. Turn around and go back to Olugnica.
You leave the den of the cultists and walk back to the Lugnica. You take a deep breath as you realize you have avoided the worst possible outcome. Your friends were saved, the cult was stopped, and Emilia is safe. Hopefully, nobody else will ever discover the existence of the witch's cult.
The cult wasn't stopped exactly. That's not where I'm going with this.
Suddenly, you are struck with an idea. Now that you have the power to go back in time, you may be able to save your friends. Just before leaving, you realize that Petelgeuse and the other cultists would still end up killing everyone in the mansion. So you realize that you must act fast in order to save everyone.
Yes, exactly. Good, good. Very good. Okay. Alrighty, man. Oh, oof, 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 oof. This is amazing. Alright. I quickly find someone to take me to Roswell's mansion.
You find someone who knows where the Roswell's mansion is. You reach the mansion in what seems like mere minutes. You decide to go around the back and find the secret passageway that you previously noticed. You make it to the passageway unseen, not being noticed by any of the guards or cultists that were guarding the mansion. Once you are inside the passageway, you can clearly hear the noises of fighting coming from inside of the mansion.
Am I too late? I try to find Emilia, Petra, Ram, Roswell, Garfield, and Puck. Beatrice.
As you search around the mansion, you hear Rem and Ram fighting one of the cult members. You enter the mansion and see Roswell, Petra, Beatrice, and Garfield fighting a group of cultists who are attacking one another. None of them seem to notice you, even though they are just a few feet away from where you are currently standing.
I try to look for Emilia.
You quickly run up the stairs to the second floor of the building. You find Emilia hiding in the bedroom inside of the mansion, hiding underneath the bed. She is absolutely terrified.
She would be fighting too, but okay, I'll take that. Damsel in distress. I take her hand and try to get her to the passageway. Wait, so then we can get help from the royal Knights of Lugnica before the cultists kill everyone.
You manage to sneak Emilia out of the mansion. You are able to go back to Lugnica's royal capital town without being seen. There, you find the royal knights and tell them about what is happening. The royal knights then go to the mansion to save everyone there.
Is Reinhard going as well? He's the only one that can beat Invincible.
They tell you that Reinhard will be coming as well. You wait there for a couple moments, then hear the sounds of fighting. Several minutes later, the remaining people from the mansion come out, telling you that the cultists were all captured and dealt with. The cultists are all dead or captured. Everyone is safe.
Dang, we managed to look for
You head back to the mansion and look for Petelgeuse. You find him near the entrance of the mansion, completely restrained and unable to move. He seems to be staring out into the woods in a catatonic state.
I go find Ray and explain that it's better. Hold on. Look, this Betelgeuse dude. He needs to die or he will escape.
Reinhard nods, saying, "I agree. He is too dangerous to keep alive. Do you have a plan on how to kill him?"
You have the power to incinerate him. I turn to Emilia. or you could ask Puck to freeze him. Permanently.
Reinhard nods his head, saying, "All right, I will do the honors." He then walks over to Petelgeuse and raises his hand. He then uses his full power to incinerate Petelgeuse, completely evaporating him instantly. You notice that his spirit also begins to disappear.
As long as Reinhard destroy Destroy his spirit or he will possess someone else.
Reinhard nods and uses his sword to destroy Petelgeuse's spirit entirely after it appears. You then feel a rush of energy as the curse that is the witch's cult is completely removed from your world. There's no more cultists.
No, there are cultists. It's just Petelgeuse gone.
Reinhard immediately destroys the spirit, completely incinerating Petelgeuse from existence. His spirit also disappears completely into non-existence. You can tell that Petelgeuse is now completely and utterly destroyed.
Alright. I hug Emilia. Well, he is dead.
Everyone sighs in relief, knowing that their suffering is finally over. You can see that Emilia is sobbing with joy, knowing that this nightmare is finally over. She hugs you in return, saying thank you for saving her life.
Alright, that's good. Petelgeuse dead. I didn't expect this to happen, but that's how it goes, I guess. Well, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you in the next one.